as the car door opens.
Good luck rolls in, the bride steps in, good fortune stays, the bride steps in, wealth fills the halls. Husband and wife, love true, lasting as the sky so blue.
Xiaoyu, what were you thinking? That kid from the Qin family is not only a cripple, he's also a good-for-nothing. How could you marry your daughter? Off to him. Why would you do that?
What else could it be? The Qin family is the rising star of Xian City. Of course it's to pave the way for that adopted son of his. To help his adopted son fit into high society later on.
I married my own daughter to that wastrel.
Anyone who didn't know would think Fu Yan'an was her real son.
They say he was found, but everyone knows Xiaoyu's husband was originally a total playboy. Otherwise, where did Fu Yan'an come from? Xiaoyu's just naive. She took her husband's word for it and raised Fu Yan'an as her own son.
A secret hidden for 18 years is about to be revealed.
18 years
Hospital.
ago. Difficult labor. Where's your husband?
He's dead.
It's a baby. It's a baby. 9 pounds, 8 ounces.
Shinhan.
You had a girl. So, I brought back a boy.
Then whose child is this?
This child is pitiful. He was abandoned at the hospital entrance right after birth. He's not our flesh and blood, but at least he's a boy. Don't you know? I am the 19th generation only son of the Fu family. Do you want me to hand over the Fu family business to an outsider?
You're right. From now on, this child is my real son.
I knew you'd be sensible.
Fu Shinhan, finding this child was really a coincidence.
How about it? Did Gu Xiaoyu agree to let the child stay?
Everything is under my control.
Fu Shinhan, since I promised you to raise this child properly, I will definitely give everything I have to this child.
This is breast milk, little miss, drink more.
Nanny Wang, how many times have I told you? The breast milk should be saved for Nyenan and Nyeni. You can just feed her some formula. My milk supply isn't plentiful anyway. We must save it for our Nyenan.
Miss, don't be foolish. This child's origins are unknown. He's never as good as one from your own womb. You can't, for this child of unknown origin, shortchange your own daughter. Another day, I'll make you more carp soup.
Since I promised Shinhan, then he is my own son.
Miss, now everyone says this child is Fu Shinhan's illegitimate son.
Nanny Wang, if you dare twist the truth with my wife again, you'll leave the Fu family.
Sister Xiaoyu, you said it perfectly. This daughter, even if she's your own, will eventually marry away someday. The inheritance should still be left for the son to inherit. Otherwise, being accused of taking advantage of a family with no male heir would be unfortunate.
Honey, you were going abroad to open a branch office, right? Why are you home so early?
Just had a board meeting. The position of branch supervisor was given to you, but now you have 2 children, so I gave the position to Cha-Cha. However, you need to sign the document.
Sir, the board seat was obtained by our miss, using shares of the Gu Group. Why do you say give it to her, and it's given to her?
Cha-Cha was nurtured by Xiaoyu herself. Now you have 2 children. Cha-Cha is just helping share your burden. Xiaoyu, you 2 sisters have been close for years. Surely you trust her?
Xiaoyu, we're as close as sisters. I would never, because I work with your husband, have any inappropriate thoughts about him. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'll sign.
Miss.
And, this time, I'm going abroad, with Cha-Cha. You stay home, and take good care of the kids.
You're too much. You go out, and enjoy yourselves, while our miss becomes a maid for your Fu family.
Wang. I think Shinhan is right. They should go together, so they can look out for each other. Don't worry, I'll stay home, and be a good Mrs. Fu, raising our 2 children well.
Miss, how can you let your husband and your best friend go abroad alone? You're not worried?
Wang, you're overthinking it. One is my husband. The other is my best friend. They're the closest people to me. How could they betray me? Right, honey?
Well, of course.
Honey. Oh,
In a few days, we'll be going abroad. We still have a lot to deal with, so we'll head out now.
Miss, don't be silly, haven't you noticed? That Fu Xinhan, and that Jiang Cha-Cha, always flirt with each other. You're home, working hard raising 2 kids, while he's off, taking another woman abroad. Who knows what he's really up to?
Don't worry, Wang. I know what I'm doing. They harbor evil intentions, but how do they know I'm not?
Ms. Gu, the hospital has repeatedly stressed that prenatal checkups require family accompaniment. Where's your husband?
He's busy. I can handle it myself.
All right then, Dr. Jiang has already scheduled it for you. You can go directly.
Okay, Cha-Cha.
If I hadn't seen it myself, I probably wouldn't believe it, for the rest of my life. My husband is accompanying my best friend for her prenatal checkup.
Cha-Cha, I've been accompanying you for all your checkups. I haven't even paid attention to Gu Xiaoyu. What are you crying about?
that's not enough. You're living a good life now. So when will you give me and our child a proper status?
Hey, alright, I only held a wedding ceremony. We didn't get legally married. Marrying Gu Xiaoyu was just to secure the Gu family's investment to help the Fu group overcome its crisis. Be good, don't be mad. I'll take you out for a fancy dinner. That spoiled rich girl is just boring to look at. Just wait a bit longer. Once the Fu group crisis is over, I'll make her leave with nothing.
But my belly is getting bigger now.
If people find out
About our relationship, then we...
Don't panic yet. I have a plan. Your and Gu Xiaoyu's due dates are similar. When you give birth, we'll let our rich lady raise the baby.
Will your plan really work?
At that time, I'll say this child was found. She'll definitely agree. Once she raises the child, and he inherits part of her fortune, we'll claim him back. It's a win-win, isn't it?
Honey, you're so clever. But what are you planning to do?
Miss, what do you mean by that? Do you know something?
our Nienan grow up quickly, his father is waiting for that day. I am too. Fu Xinhan, for so many years, I followed your orders, and raised Nienan as my own son, but I treated my own daughter as a stepping stone. You would agree with me, right?
Xiaoyu.
What took you so long? Niani's wedding, it's been over half a month.
I got a message from Niani, saying you married Niani off to the Qin family's young master. All to pave the way for Nianin.
That's what Niani said.
Xiaoyu, you did well. A girl like her has to get married sooner or later. Young Master Qin may be disabled and have a violent temper, but the Qin family are the new elite in town, after all. Niani won't suffer after marrying into it.
Fu Xinhan, you really are playing favorites.
Xiaoyu. You really are a woman who knows what's important. At first, Xinhan was worried you wouldn't agree to let Niani marry. He dragged me back here to talk some sense into the kid, and also to ask about Nianin's college entrance exam results. How are they?
Since I promised Xinhan, I'll treat Nianin as my own son. I will. I think you're here to check on Nianin's results, and also to see if I really married off my daughter, right?
Cha-Cha brought you a gift, this time.
It's not even my size, probably something Jiang Cha-Cha didn't want, and now it's my turn, huh? It's a limited edition, though.
Xiaoyu, go try it on. Let us see.
I'm cooking. I smell like grease.
Me? I just have too many dresses. At home, no room for them. If you like it, you can come get one anytime.
You take good care of your son. If you need anything, I'll buy it for you.
Oh, Xiaoyu, Nianin's exam results, aren't they out yet?
Miss, good news. Miss, Nianan got in. He got into Tsinghua and Peking University. Miss, Nianan got into Tsinghua and Peking University. Is the city's top science student. Miss, Nianan got into a top university. Is the top student in the entire city.
Really?
The acceptance letter is right here. Miss, it's absolutely true.
Excellent.
Did you hear that? Our son got into a prestigious university, and he's #1 in the whole city.
Of course he is. Look who his father is. Our son was never going to fail.
Miss, all these years, you've really worked so hard. If it weren't for your tireless efforts, raising him all these years, this child would never have achieved so much.
Butler Lou. Now, hold on a second. I don't like the sound of that. My son getting into a top school has nothing to do with this Gu Xiaoyu. It just proves that It just proves my son is brilliant. All Gu Xiaoyu does is cook. She didn't contribute anything.
Son-in-law, how can you talk about our miss like that? For over a decade, she's been here alone in the country, taking care of 2 children. When have you ever asked about them?
Nanny Wang. Nanny Wang, don't blame him. After all, Xinhan is Nianen's father. And all these years, he has sent plenty of money for Nianen.
Miss, you've really come through the hardship. If only Nianen were your own flesh and blood.
Butler Lu. How many times must I say it? I treat Nianen as if he were my own son.
Your own son? You're not worthy.
Oh, Butler Lou, make arrangements for me. I want to throw my son a grand celebration banquet to celebrate the Fu family, producing the province's top scholar. When the time comes, I'll invite all the important people in Xinjiang to attend.
Yes.
You're absolutely right, Butler Lu. Nianen getting into a top school deserves a proper celebration.
Very well.
We can finally be reunited with our son. This day, I've waited over a decade for.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Just hold on a few more days. When the banquet arrives, I'll let you 2 reunite as mother and son.
Xinhan. On the day of the banquet, I have a gift for you.
A gift? What kind of gift?
Don't be impatient. You'll find out then. A gift 18 years in the making. Fu Xin, you're going to love it.
That's my boy. You've really made your dad proud.
This car is for you. You're an adult now. You've got to have your own car.
Son.
This is a limited edition luxury car. Take it, quick.
It's a token of Aunt Zhang's affection. You should accept it.
Thank you, Aunt Jiang.
I'll take our son inside to get ready for the banquet. You 2 can keep greeting guests.
Let's go.
Look at Gu Xiaoyu. So smug. He's not even her biological son. He got into the top university, and she makes Nianen call me aunt. It just grates on me.
Just hang in there a little longer. After today, our family of 3 will be reunited. Then I want to see if this Gu Xiaoyu can still manage to smile. Thank you all so much for taking time to attend my son, Fu Nianen's celebration banquet. Today, as we gather here, I'd like to take this opportunity to announce some wonderful news.
What kind of news? What could possibly rival getting into a top university?
The Fu family's been on a lucky streak. They've hit the jackpot.
Don't tell me, Fu Xin is going to take his wife and kid and move the whole family abroad.
Sis Xiaoyu, what do you think? Brother Shin's other big announcement will be? What kind of good news could it be?
I think it must be something really, really good.
This has nothing to do with Gu Xiaoyu.
Honey, you said this good news has nothing to do with me. Could it be that it's related to Jiang Cha-Cha?
This good news is that, after 18 years, I finally found Nianen's birth mother. She's right here among us.
What did you say?
Fu Xinhan, I never thought you'd actually do it today and uncover this secret. Since that's the case, I hope the surprise later will be to your liking.
She vanished for 18 years, and now at this critical moment, she shows her face. Isn't it obvious that she's just swooping in to take credit?
Xiaoyu worked her fingers to the bone, raising that child, and the father didn't lift a finger the whole time. It's bad enough he lived it up, but now he's even bringing the birth mother to steal the child from Xiaoyu. That's just shameless.
How can such a coincidence happen? I think there's definitely something fishy going on.
Here's the thing, all these years, I've always treated Nianen as my own son. But his birth mother has been in agony over losing her son, suffering. I never gave up searching. Until I returned home. I finally found Nianen's birth mother, so they could be reunited.
Even though Nianen isn't my biological son, in my heart, he is my own son. I don't want him to leave me either. But that's not fair to Nianen. He also has the right to know his own origins. Besides, I also want to know who Nianen's birth mother really is.
Xiaoyu, move aside. I am Nianen's birth mother.
Jiang Cha-Cha, I knew it. I knew you couldn't hold back today, and would come, to take my child from me.
This Jiang Cha-Cha is Nianen's biological mother.
My poor child.
Jiang Cha-Cha, your acting really is something.
Mom, what on earth is going on?
The doctor lied to me, saying I'd given birth to a stillborn. My heart was utterly broken at the time. I thought I had lost my child forever. Thankfully, heaven had eyes, and gave me and my child another chance to meet. This child was picked up by Brother Xinhan.
Are you saying you gave birth to a child back then, and your childhood friend, Fu Xinhan, picked it up and took it home? How could something so coincidental happen in this world? How can you be sure Nianen is your child? What if your child actually died back then?
I remember back then, when I gave birth, on the back of the child's neck, there was a blue birthmark. Nianen has an identical one, on the back of his neck. Nianen is my son.
You're so close to the Fu family, don't tell me you didn't know. They had an adopted child? Coming to claim the child now? Where were you all this time? Am I right, everyone?
Yes, yes.
I only found out about this, myself not long ago. Through a twist of fate, we mother and son have been separated for 18 years. Son, your mother has missed you for 18 years. Jie, you wouldn't really be so cruel as to stop us mother and son from reuniting, would you?
Of course not. As long as it's confirmed that Nianen is your biological son, I'm willing to give him back to you today.
Really, Jie?
Mom, what are you talking about?
Young mistress, are you out of your mind? Now that Nianen is successful, you agree to give him back? Isn't that just raising a child for this woman for 18 years, for nothing?
Cha-Cha is my good sister. She asked me to raise her son for her, if she really had no other choice. I can understand.
Exactly. My wife is still the one who knows what's right. Nanny Wan, you don't know anything, so don't talk nonsense. What do you mean, raising a child for someone else for 18 years? Cha-Cha is the young lady of the county who would willingly throw their own child into the country to be raised by some uncultured nouveau riche.
I agree. No mother in this world would willingly abandon her own child for someone else to raise. And on top of that, she ignored him for 18 years without a word. Maybe it really is just a coincidence.
Right. Someone who's never had a child could never understand a mother's heart. I believe what Cha-Cha says. Nianen must be her child.
All right. Now that this matter is out in the open, it's a reunion, it's a happy occasion. But the most important thing now is, who will this child live with from now on? His birth mother or his adoptive mother?
Isn't it obvious? Nianen is Cha-Cha's biological son. Of course he should live with his birth mother. Even if Xiaoyu and I are reluctant, we can't stand in the way of a mother and son reuniting. Isn't that right, Xiaoyu?
You're right. I am, after all, just the adoptive mother. I really shouldn't.
Miss.
So, Cha-Cha and I have already discussed it. After this college celebration banquet, we'll take Nianen and immigrate abroad together.
Wait, the two of you are taking Nianen to live abroad? What do you mean by that? Their mother and son reuniting. What does that have to do with you?
It's like this. Even though I am Nianen's adoptive father, after all these years, I can't just let go of my feelings. If Nianen leaves to live elsewhere, I'm afraid he won't adjust well. I want to accompany him for a few years. Let him get used to it gradually.
You mean, leaving Xiaoyu here, while you and Jiang Cha-Cha take Nianen to where he's going to college, to look after him? Listen to yourself. Does that sound right to you?
It's not that I don't want to take Xiaoyu, it's that the Gu family business can't do without her.
HMPH. Everyone knows, the two of them have been carrying on together abroad for ages.
Miss, why aren't you saying anything? Do you really plan to let these two take Nianen away?
Xinhan, if it's for Nianen's good, you going to accompany him, seems perfectly reasonable to me. But I'm just curious. Since Jiang Cha-Cha is Nianen's birth mother, then his birth father should be going too, right? You tagging along, what kind of arrangement is that? Or is it that Nianen's birth father is actually you?
Does this woman know something?
Fu Xinhan, let's see how much longer you can keep up this act. Today, I'm going to reveal to you the truth I've buried deep in my heart for 18 years. When that time comes, your expression is going to be absolutely priceless.
Can we go any faster?
Mr. Fu, we're going fast enough.
18 years. Xiaoyu, just wait for me. I'm coming to see you right now.
I have just one question.
What is it?
You keep saying, Fu Nianen, is Jiang Cha-Cha's biological son, then who's his biological father? As far as I know, Jiang Cha-Cha never got married, did she? So this son, where did he come from?
Exactly.
Why is it only the birth mother, Jiang Cha-Cha, coming forward? Why isn't her husband showing his face?
My husband passed away early. Nianen is his posthumous child.
So your husband passed away. Wait, that doesn't make sense either. Even if your husband passed away, there shouldn't have been zero news about it. Take Xian Han and me, for example. We never officially registered our marriage, and we didn't have a big ceremony. But everyone in our circle knows. He's my husband. You've done an excellent job, keeping things under wraps. You got married, and no one knew about it.
Gu Xiaoyu. Cha-Cha has already said, her husband is gone. Do you have to be so aggressive? Have you no sympathy at all?
Sympathy, I can't compare to you. As a married man, you're fussing over another woman, constantly defending her. I'd like to ask you, in all of this, what role are you playing? Why are you more enthusiastic and proactive about Jiang Cha-Cha's reunion than the birth mother herself?
I always thought there was something off about them. Could it be the rumors were true all along?
Gu Xiaoyu, what nonsense are you spouting? My relationship with Cha-Cha is completely innocent. We supported each other abroad. What's wrong with me looking after her?
Oh, really? Well, you sure took very comprehensive care of her.
This is
Fu Xin and Jiang Cha-Cha's
evidence of their affair.
I'm stuck at home raising our child, while you two are playing house abroad. Everyone at the company knows Jiang Cha-Cha as the wealthy wife, but no one knows me, Gu Xiaoyu. Do you really think I don't know anything?
Fu Xin, what's the deal with this photo?
You're not actually buying into these photos, are you? Take a closer look at these pictures. In all these photos, there are no clear faces, only backs. How can you be sure the two people in them are me and Cha-Cha?
That's a good point. Besides, these photos are so blurry. You can't make out who's really in them.
I can't believe even now, you still won't admit it.
Grasping at straws. You've been spying on us. This was all premeditated. Who knows what you're plotting? What's more, you only took shots without faces. How do you know it's me and Cha-Cha?
Really? Then what about this marriage certificate? Is that fake too?
The marriage certificate. Fu Xin. Why is the name Jiang Cha-Cha?
Look at this.
Fu Xin, isn't he married to Gu Xiaoyu? How did he get a certificate with Jiang Cha-Cha?
Give it back.
Why are you in such a hurry? I have another copy.
I thought they were just having an affair, but I never expected they'd actually gotten married. We really underestimated Fu Xin. This Fu Xin is really a piece of work. He ran off abroad with another woman and lived it up for 18 years. Now he wants to come back and reap the benefits. Yuck.
And Ji Xiaoyu, these 18 years, she gave birth to his child, sacrificed her shares. What does that make her?
This Jiang Cha-Cha isn't any good either. She got pregnant before marriage, and then dumped the child on someone else to raise. How many mothers could do such a thing?
Since you're so determined, I'll lay my cards on the table. Our marriage was arranged. I never liked you at all. Being with you only brings me more pain. If it weren't for the alliance, I would never have married you. Jiang Cha-Cha and I are true love. You're the one who held me back. Back then, if my mother hadn't drugged me, I would never have had a child with you. Out of the goodness of my heart, I played the role of your husband for 18 years. I've compensated you for everything you deserve. What more do you want? I'm telling you now, Nianen is my child with Cha-Cha. He should be reunited with our family.
Of course I know you're a family. And 18 years ago, I already knew it.
Xinhan. She said she already knows everything.
What? You already know? What nonsense are you talking about? If you really knew, could you have held it in until now to say it?
Just like you. I also have a secret I've kept for 18 years.
Miss Gu, you knew full well that Fu Nianen is Fu Xinhan and that ungrateful wretch's son. How could you raise their child for so many years? Gu Xiaoyu, have you lost your mind?
Isn't that just pathetic? What, you die without Fu Xinhan? Is that why you're humiliating yourself like this?
I, Cha-Cha, am his rightful, legally recognized wife. Gu Xiaoyu. If it weren't for my mother drugging me back then, letting you take advantage, and climb into my bed, I would never have touched you in my entire life. You still have Fu Nianen, this daughter, to take care of you in your old age. Consider that my compensation to you. From now on, I will live with Nianen, and have him inherit the Fu group.
You make it sound so righteous. As if leaving Nienny with me is some great favor you're bestowing. They're both your children. Why don't you take Nienny back to the Fu family? Is it because she doesn't want to go back herself?
I only acknowledge the children. Born between Cha-Cha and me. That's Nianin.
No, I don't want to stay in the Qin family. Dad, why did it take you so long to come back? I'm being bullied to death here. Right after I married into the Qin family. That cripple started hitting me, yelling at me, and wouldn't even let me contact you. I can't take this anymore. Dad, save me. Dad, it was Mom. She made me marry that cripple. To help Fu Nianin. Dad, I'm your daughter. You can't just abandon me. Dad, I'm your daughter. How can you treat me like this? Dad, I don't want to stay in the Qin family anymore. No. Dad, please save me. I'm your own flesh and blood.
What do you think you are? You're just a woman, and a useless one, who can't even keep her husband.
Dad, you can't do this to me.
There's no use begging him. Do you really think your father didn't know about you marrying young Master Qin? You don't have to beg him. Do you really think your marriage to Qin, does your dad not know? Let me tell you, your dad not only knows, but
You shut up. I've ended up like this, all because of you. If it weren't for you back then, couldn't beat Jiang Cha-Cha. How could I have been abandoned by the Fu family? You clearly know, Fu Nianin is dad and someone else's son. Why do you favor him in everything? Give him all the resources. And me? You don't care about me at all. I'm clearly your daughter. I am. Why? Ignore me for 18 years? Why?
ignore.
Favor.
Fu Nienny. From childhood to adulthood. You and Nianin have the same food and clothes, and use the same things. Even though your grades are poor, I still sent you to the same school as Nianin, same school. Where have I favored Nianin? How have I ever favored Nianin? It's you. Who does nothing all day, but indulge in pleasure, and hang out with those lowlifes. And you even climbed your way into the Qin family, for wealth and status. How many times have I told you, the Qin family is nothing but trouble. But you just wouldn't listen, all for the sake of wealth and status. Now that your life has turned sour, and you regret it, you're pinning all the blame on me. You even go around claiming that I forced you into that marriage, to pave the way for Nianin. How is that fair, to me?
So that's what happened, this Fu Nienny. So young yet, so cunning. Forget her own greed. She even framed her own mother, for selling her out.
Exactly. Back then, Xiaoyu was called heartless by so many, both openly and behind her back, but she never defended herself. Swallowing all that bitterness, for her daughter's sake.
What an ungrateful wretch. The Qin family is so unlucky too. It was supposed to be a marriage of equals, but they got played.
Well said. Fu Nienny. You have some nerve. How dare you tarnish my Qin family's reputation like this? You were the one who schemed to get into my bed. Now you're saying you were forced to marry me?
I didn't say that.
Regardless, you married me, so you're mine. You are my father-in-law. Now our Qin family and the Fu family are in a marriage alliance. I'm having a little trouble at the Qin family. You can't just ignore me. If you ignore me, I'll go back and beat him up.
Hey, listen, if you want to extort someone, go find her biological mother. If even her biological mother ignores her, then you can beat or scold her. As you please. Too bad. You've been mistaken about who your mother is all your life. Not like me. Ever since our Nianin was born, I've laid out all the paths for him.
I became like this because of you. You can't ignore me.
Why should I care about you? You're not even my biological child. From the very beginning, you've been wrong about one thing. Fu Nienny
is the daughter of Fu Xinhan and Jiang Cha-Cha.
Back then, when Cha-Cha gave birth, it was a baby girl.
TCH.
Oh please. Have you lost your mind or something? What's wrong with you? When Cha-Cha was in labor, I was right there with her the whole time. You think I wouldn't know if it was a boy or a girl? Afterward, I was the one who carried the baby out. How could I possibly mistake the gender? stop causing a scene here. You're making a fool of yourself.
Xiaoyu, I know you're bitter, but I wouldn't go so far as to mix up my own child, would I? Your way of trying to steal the child is just too pathetic.
Oh really? Didn't you claim your child has a birthmark? Then how about we check it right now? Jiang Cha-Cha, Fu Xinhan, I can't wait to see the looks on your faces when you find out the truth.
One's a boy, the other's a girl. They're different genders. How could we possibly mix them up?
You wouldn't give away the heir you've raised with such hardship. You'd never part with them. I think Xiaoyu's had a shock.
What a shame. The esteemed eldest daughter of the Gu family raised an excellent heir for someone else.
Gu Xiaoyu. Cut the crap. Nianen is Mayan Cha-Cha's child.
What? Now you're afraid to verify it. You said you recognize Nianen as your biological son by his birthmark. But are you even sure that Nianen actually has that birthmark?
Is that even necessary? The moment the child was born, I took him over. I saw it clearly with my own eyes. How could I be wrong?
Then you must not have checked properly. Back then, the one with the birthmark was a baby girl. That is, Fu Nianyi.
That's impossible.
I do have a birthmark. It's me. It really is me. I'm your daughter. Take me away from here.
She really has a birthmark. Impossible. Humph. You and your mother must have conspired to trick me. Nianen. Nianen, where's your birthmark? Where is it? Where is it? Nianen, where's your birthmark? Ah, where is your birthmark?
It's okay, Cha-Cha. About the birthmark, I might have remembered it wrong. But you gave birth to a boy. I'm sure I'm not wrong about that. That's right.
You're right, Xinhan. I was the one who remembered wrong. I did give birth to a boy. Nianen is my child.
Since you still refuse to believe me, why don't we ask the doctor who delivered our babies back then? Did you give birth to a boy or a girl?
You're the doctor who delivered my baby back then.
That's right. I was indeed the one who delivered your baby.
Go on.
Doctor, tell everyone. I gave birth to a son. Tell them. Go on.
Back then, Ms. Jiang gave birth to a daughter.
What?
A girl?
Back then, before Ms. Gu had finished delivering, Ms. Jiang was wheeled in. The nurse and I switched the babies, so she thought she had given birth to a boy. The two babies were born almost at the same time. At the time, Mr. Fu asked us to keep it a secret, and to tell everyone that Ms. Jiang's baby had died, and on that same day, she was transferred to another hospital.
How could this happen?
This is fake. This has to be fake.
It's Gu Xiaoyu. It's you. You bribed them. They're giving you a false alibi, so you can take my son from me.
Isn't it because of you? You took Jiang Cha-Cha's baby first, and gave it to me to raise. You bribed them. I'm just giving you a taste of your own medicine.
Honey, you're amazing. But, what's your plan?
Don't worry, I've already thought it through. Your due date is around the same time as Gu Xiaoyu's. Once you give birth, I'll take the baby to her to raise. 1 kid, 2 kids. What's the difference? When the time comes, we'll say the baby was found. She'll definitely agree.
Perfect. But you have to go to the hospital to give birth. The doctors will talk.
Relax, I've already taken care of it. If anyone asks her, I'll say the baby died. When the child grows up, we'll claim him back. Then we'll pin all the blame on the doctor.
You really think of everything. When the time comes, we'll leave Gu Xiaoyu alone in the country with the kid. Let's see how she bothers you then.
You.
How do you know everything?
If I hadn't been suspicious back then, and heard your entire plan, I probably would have spent my whole life completely in the dark. If you want to blame someone, blame yourselves for being so careless. You should learn from me. How do you keep a secret hidden for 18 years? 18 years. A secret. How could it be hidden for 18 years? 18 years.
It must be you. It must be fabricated by you. Everyone, think carefully. If Gu Xiaoyu had known back then, I, Fu Xinhan, secretly swapped the child. How could she endure 18 years without exposing me? That's ridiculous. Who can prove it for you?
what Fu Xinhan said seems somewhat reasonable.
I can prove what Miss Gu said is all true.
Doctor, I have a recording here. Listen to it first.
When the time comes, shift the blame onto the doctor.
I've safeguarded countless pregnant women, just because I didn't accept his money. He actually wants to ruin my reputation. I've helped countless pregnant women, just because I didn't accept his money. He's trying to ruin my reputation. Ms. Gu, thank you for telling me today. Go ahead, as long as it doesn't violate my principles, I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Doctor, I need you. When we both deliver our babies, switch the babies. I want Jiang Cha to believe my child is hers. I want them to give all their love and attention to my child. In the future, when they claim their child back, they'll realize all their planning was for nothing.
She's delivered over 10 pounds.
Doctor, quick, go quickly.
Gu Xiaoyu had a baby girl. How tragic.
Cha-cha, thank you for giving me a healthy baby boy. From now on, I promise I'll treat you and the child well.
It seems Miss Gu's plan worked. They really think Jiang Cha-cha gave birth to a son. Back then, I switched the babies in the delivery room ahead of time. Afterwards, the child Miss Jiang and Mr. Fu took away was actually Miss Gu's child.
If the young mistress hadn't prepared in advance, who knows how badly she would have suffered at the hands of that despicable couple.
I always said the eldest daughter of the Gu family couldn't possibly be a lovesick fool. Now, they're really getting what they deserve. They've brought this on themselves. Serves them right.
Xinhan, this isn't true. Nianen is my son, right?
I get it now.
You,
and all of you here were sent by Gu Xiaoyu to put on this act. And you wouldn't take my money, because you're already on Gu Xiaoyu's payroll. You're here to steal my son, aren't you?
You still won't admit it even now. I have proof. Do you want to see it?
Evidence. Evidence. What evidence?
Is this how a decent person acts? Fu Xinhan, you have no conscience. Gu Xiaoyu gave her heart and soul to help you raise your child, and you teamed up with another woman to scheme against her for 18 years. Even if you didn't like her, you shouldn't treat her so horribly.
In my opinion, Xiaoyu is lucky. If she hadn't figured out early on that you're scumbags and prepared ahead of time, her and her mother would have been screwed by you.
Back then, how you schemed against her is exactly how you're falling now. You deserve it.
No. This is all fake. It's all you. You bribed these doctors to lie. You just want to take my Nianen away, right? I won't fall for your tricks.
Fu Xinhan, you've at least had some schooling. You should have taken biology class. This is Nianen's medical exam form from his college entrance exams. It's stamped by the city hospital. It's genuine. You are type B. Jiang Cha-cha is type AB. Tell me, how did you two give birth to a son with type O?
Type O.
Nianen has type O blood. How is that possible?
But Fu Niani, last time she had a fever and went to the hospital, I made a point of checking. Fu Niani has type AB blood. Take another good look at Niani. Her eyes and eyebrows look exactly like Jiang Cha-cha when she was young. They're identical. Didn't you notice? Well, yeah. How could you have paid any attention to Niani? For the past 18 years, all your attention has been on Nianen. When have you ever truly looked at this daughter? So, Mom.
You knew from the very beginning that I'm Jiang Cha-cha's daughter.
That's right. When I named you Niani, it was in the hope that you would know your place and understand what's good for you. Not like your birth mother, who has no moral compass. Now it seems Like mother, like daughter, that saying couldn't be more true.
I'm your real daughter. Because of you, I was humiliated by Gu Xiaoyu and the Fu family. Humiliated by Gu Xiaoyu, and oppressed by Fu Nianin. Now, you can't abandon me again. Take me abroad with you. Let's go live a good life together.
You want to leave? Not a chance. The reason I married you in the first place was to solve the Qin family's financial problems. And now you think you can just walk away? Dream on.
Mom and Dad, save me. Young Master Qin will beat me. Mom and Dad, save me.
Don't call me mom. I'm not your mother. Don't you dare cling to us.
You are my mother. You have to take care of me. Why won't you take care of me?
Come back.
You bastard.
How dare you hit me?
Wow. This plot twist is more dramatic than a stage play. This whole switching the baby scheme and the real mother denying her own daughter has all the elements.
Aw.
Tomorrow's headlines are set.
Fu Xinhan, Jiang Cha-Cha, 18 years. Today is the day I've been waiting for. What you owe me, you're finally going to pay back, one by one.
You're my mom. You have to take care of me. You carried me for 9 months and gave birth to me. No.
Mom.
I'm sorry, Nianin. I let you believe you were an orphan. I let you be looked down on when people gossiped about you. It's all my fault.
Mom, I never felt that way. You've always been so good to me. When I was sick, you stayed up all night with me. Compared to other kids, I never felt any less. Now I know, you're my real mother. I couldn't be happier.
Good child.
You are my mom. Don't even think about denying me.
Get out. You are not my child.
Fu Nianin.
He is my child. He's the top scorer in the college entrance exam. He's the most outstanding child. I don't have a useless child like you.
How dare you push me away? Fu Nianin and I grew up together. Whatever Gu Xiaoyu taught him, she taught me the same. I turned out this way, all because of you. You, my own mother, are rotten at the root. Whatever you are, I am.
No.
Niani, watch out.
I said it's not true. Fu Nianin is my child. He's the top scorer who got into Tsinghua and Peking University. He's the most promising one. I don't have a child like you. A lazy, good-for-nothing waste.
I'm not.
Enough. You're insane. Are you trying to beat her to death? Cha-cha.
I'll take you to the hospital.
Niani.
You too. Don't you dare leave me behind.
Niani. What are you standing around for? She's your lawfully wedded wife. Get her to the hospital, now.
Right.
I don't have a daughter, as disgraceful as you. Get out.
This is what you deserve.
If I knew you'd become such an embarrassment, I should have strangled you at birth, so you wouldn't drag me down.
And ruin my chance to live abroad. This is what you owe me. You can't escape it.
Take you abroad? Look at yourself. What have you become? You dropped out young and married a cripple. Why take you? To embarrass me?
I'm a failure. I married a cripple, but you and Fu Xinhan cheered for it. You said the Qin family was rich, and could pave the way for Fu Nianin. You even forced me into that cripple's bed. Now Fu Nianin got into top universities. And you think I'm an embarrassment? Where were you then? What are you doing? Let go. I'm suffocating. Where were you then, when that cripple beat me black and blue? Where were you? Now you think I'm an embarrassment? Too late.
You disgrace. You'll drag us all down. Get out now.
No, I'm your own daughter. You can't abandon me. Let go. I won't leave. Don't abandon me.
Your own daughter. Let me tell you, Nianin is our son. I'll eventually get his custody back. Our family of 3 will live abroad. It has nothing to do with you. If you harass me again, I'll call the police. Get out.
No. They'd rather take Gu Xiaoyu's son abroad than take their own daughter. Humph. If Fu Nianin disappears, they'll have to accept me as their only child.
Mom, I'm really happy now.
Mom, brother.
Niani.
Mom. I came here today to apologize to you. I was immature before. I always thought you favored Nianin, argued with you, made you angry, and messed around outside, made you lose face. I only realize now, you never treated me unfairly. Even though you knew I wasn't your biological daughter, you still treated me like your own.
My silly child, come, get up. It's good that you've realized your mistakes. No matter what happened before. If you live a steady life from now on, I'll still be your mom. If you live a stable life from now on, I'll still be your mother. Nianin will still be your brother.
Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Nianin. All these years, it's good that you never gave up on me. I would have dropped out of school even sooner. I was still dreaming of climbing the social ladder.
Child, as long as you truly repent, everything can still be turned around.
Luckily, Jiang Chacha and Fu Xinhan's cold-heartedness made me see clearly, Mom and Nianin are my real family. My true family. I can never repay your great kindness. Well,
Mom.
Nianin, I'll go make some tea for you. If you're willing to accept Niani, then please, Mom and brother, drink this tea. Consider it your forgiveness. From now on, I'll work even harder to be a good sister and a good daughter. Fu Nianin, just wait until the drug takes effect. Let's see how you'll compete with me then. Fu Xinhan and Jiang Chacha will have no choice but to accept me as their real daughter. That good life abroad will be all mine. Mom, you have some too.
Okay.
You can't go in there.
Miss.
This. What are you doing here? I thought you said you'd never contact me again.
Fu Xinhan, Jiang Chacha. What are you doing back here?
These are all the respected elders of our Fu family. They're here today to bear witness. Fu Nianin is a Fu by blood. He must sever ties with you and come abroad with us. Fu Nianin is a descendant of the Fu family. He must cut ties with you and go abroad with us.
Fine. When you see Fu Nianin die with your own eyes, let's see how you'll still take him abroad.
Nianin, you are the only heir of the Fu family in the 19th generation. How can you live with an outsider? Go with your father. The Fu family's business will all be yours in the future. That's the right path.
Fu Xinhan, Jiang Chacha. You abandon your own biological daughter, refusing to acknowledge her, and come to snatch my son away from me. Nianin is my biological son. What right do you have to make me cut ties with him?
Nianin is your son, and he's also my son. It's only natural for a son to follow his father. Don't you dare stand in my way.
I'm already 18, an adult. Who I live with, and who I acknowledge is up to me. This has nothing to do with you. You've never cared for me for a single day, and now you want to snatch me away. No way.
Nianin, I'm serious, son. Come immigrate abroad with me. Then the Fu Corporation will be all yours, and your uncle, Fu Yunheng, the richest man in New City, the newly appointed president of Fu Corporation, if he hears you got into a top university. Once you graduate, you can take over the company right away.
Exactly. Yunheng is a promising young man. He values the Fu family roots the most. You are the Fu family's only heir of the 19th generation. How could he not help you? From now on, you will be the Fu family's key focus for grooming.
Yunheng.
A few days ago, I just called your uncle. He was thrilled to hear you got into a top university. He was overjoyed, said he's coming specifically for your college celebration banquet. When the time comes, he'll give you a huge red envelope.
Nianen, just listen to your father. Whatever Gu Xiaoyu can give you, Fu Yunheng can give you 100, 1,000 times more. Soon you'll be the richest man in New City.
All of this should have been mine. The Fu family fortune. Why should it all go to Fu Nianen? But it doesn't matter. He just drank the water. Soon he'll be writhing in pain. All your hopes are about to be completely dashed.
I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you.
Are you out of your mind? All these benefits are right in front of you, and you don't want any of it. You can't tell what's good for you.
You really don't know what's good for you. If you weren't the Fu family's one and only heir, these resources would never be yours.
Are they really the Fu family's resources, or are you just leeching off Fu Yunheng? You know the answer.
You? Fu family matters are none of your business. You, Gu Xiaoyu, only looked after Nianen for a few years. I'll decide on the child support. Yunheng will compensate you 3 times the amount. That's it.
Only a few years? When I had a fever of 104, my mom carried me and ran 2 miles to the hospital. She even lost her shoes. She stayed up with me for 2 nights. When I was at school, and other kids bullied me, my mom put aside her pride as a high society lady, and stood right in front of me. All of this. Which one of you has ever done?
She's your mother. Does that mean I'm not your father? I brought you into this world, so you're coming with me.
Nianen, don't make me force you. You just got into Tsinghua or Peking University. This is a crucial time for you. The school values students' character above all. If the school board finds out you're unfilial, that you won't even acknowledge your own father, maybe they'll revoke your admission. If the school administration finds out you're unfilial, you won't even acknowledge your own father, maybe they might revoke your admission.
You're not planning to acknowledge me as your father.
My own father, from childhood to adulthood. Counting today. I've only seen you less than 10 times. Why should I acknowledge you? You.
Hey. Nianen. Right now at school, they value student conduct above all. You just started college. You haven't even registered yet. If the school finds out, you won't acknowledge your own father. Do you think it won't affect you at all?
Oh, Nianen, be good. Listen to your dad and come with me.
Nianen, what's wrong? Is your stomach hurting? Fu Xinhan, what did you do? Nianen, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Fu Xinhan, what did you do?
I didn't touch him. He's the one who said it hurt. Maybe you two are pulling a desperate ploy here to buy time. Fu Nianen, stop pretending.
Nianen. Nianen. Young master.
Why is he foaming at the mouth?
This doesn't look fake.
Get him to the hospital. Hurry. Nianen, hang in there.
We're almost at the operating room. Nianen, stay with us. We're almost at the operating room. Nianen.
Family, wait outside. We'll operate immediately.
Fu Xinhan.
If anything happens to Nianen, I won't let you off the hook.
He fell by himself. What does that have to do with me? I think he did it on purpose. You're the one who wouldn't let us take him. Told him to fake being sick, to scare us.
Right. It must be a desperate ploy. He knows he just got into college. We definitely wouldn't abandon him, so he faked passing out on purpose, to buy time.
A desperate ploy. Look at him convulsing all over, foaming at the mouth. Is that fake? If you two had any conscience, you wouldn't be making sarcastic remarks here.
Who is the patient's family?
I'm his mother.
I'm his father. You can tell me what's going on.
The patient has pesticide poisoning. His kidneys are already damaged. He needs surgery immediately. Otherwise, his life is in danger.
Pesticide? Who gave him pesticide?
He was perfectly fine. How could he be poisoned?
Doctor.
Please, I'm begging you, save him. He's only 18 years old.
Don't worry, we'll do everything we can. This is the surgical consent form. A family member needs to sign it.
Okay, I'll sign. Wait.
Isn't bringing so much a bit too flashy?
This isn't flashy at all. We're delivering congratulatory gifts to the top scholar.
18 years. Back then, I had to leave in a hurry to build a career abroad. I left Xiaoyu to raise the child alone. She suffered too much hardship. Now that I'm back, I'm not just here to congratulate Yenin. I'm here to make it up to them both. Let's go.
You are Fu Yunheng, who's been abroad for 18 years. Mr. Fu.
Yes, the Fu family's influence is deeply entrenched. Taking control won't be easy. Who would have thought he'd be gone for 18 years? He just returned.
So, who are you here to see?
Hello, we're looking for Jiyu Xiaoyu and Fu Nianen. Do they live here?
Our young mistress isn't home right now.
Didn't she just host a party a few days ago? Where could she have gone?
It's all because of Xiaoyu. That husband of hers is a real piece of work. Oh, right, your nephew, Fu Xinhan. He was overseas, with that bitch Jiang Cha-Cha, living it up for 18 years. The moment he comes back, he starts fighting with our young lady over Nianen. They just had a huge fight. Who knew he'd actually send Nianen to the hospital?
What?
Just now, a whole swarm of doctors came. They carried Nianen away. Nianen was, some goddamn bastard drugged him. He was foaming at the mouth.
He's probably not gonna make it.
Let's go. To the hospital quick.
Jiang Cha-Cha, what are you doing? Stop her. Let go of me, Gu Xiaoyu.
If you want to sign this consent form, fine, but you have to agree to one condition. My son is
in critical condition. What do you want?
It's simple. Just agree to cut ties with Nianen. Let Nianen emigrate abroad with us. Then I'll give you this consent form.
You people. Helping Fu Xinhan and Jiang Cha-Cha bully us, a mother and her son. Aren't you afraid Fu Yunheng will find out?
So what if Uncle finds out? Even though he just returned from abroad and holds the highest status in the Fu family. But he wouldn't help his own people and come to help an outsider like you. Is that likely?
Exactly. You'd better think about my terms.
Jiang Cha-Cha, how can you be so heartless? If anything happens to Nianen, could you live with yourself?
Ha! A conscience? That's something I don't have. Whether he lives has nothing to do with me. He's not my son, after all. I have nothing to lose.
Ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. The patient's life is in danger at any moment. We can't delay for even a minute. Your personal grudges can wait until after the surgery. If treatment is delayed, can you bear the responsibility?
Do you hear that? Gu Xiaoyu. You'd better decide quickly. Every second you hesitate, Nianen is one step closer to death. The choice is yours.
That's right. Present here, it's just you and me. Who can sign this surgical consent form? Every second you hesitate, Nianen is one step closer to death.
I can't let anything happen to Nianen.
Chief, it's bad. The patient's blood pressure and heart rate suddenly dropped. His heart rate is barely detectable.
Doctor, I'm begging you, can you save my son first? The surgery consent form. I'll sign it right away. Please don't just leave him.
It's not that we won't save him. The hospital has strict rules. If the family doesn't sign, we can't take him to surgery. We can't just take the patient's life and risk it.
Gu Xiaoyu, stop playing the victim with the doctor. You decide. Either watch helplessly as Nianen dies, or agree to my terms. Stop dragging your feet. Nianen doesn't have time to wait.
Fine. I agree. Once Nianen recovers, I'll cut ties with him as his mother. And let him go abroad with you. Now can I sign it?
Not so fast. Words aren't enough. You need to write a guarantee, stating you voluntarily give up Nianen's custody and guardianship, and let him live with his father, Fu Xinhan. Write it down, so you won't later go back on your word.
Fine. I'll sign.
I, Gu Xiaoyu, hereby guarantee that I voluntarily transfer the guardianship and custody of my son Fu Nianen to his biological father. From now on, I sever all ties with Fu Nianen. I will never interfere again. You're being sensible. Sign it quickly. Don't delay Nianen's surgery. Oh, no. He's my son now.
Doctor, please, save my son. He's only 18. He has his whole life ahead of him.
Don't worry, we'll do everything we can.
Gu Xiaoyu, you've signed the consent form. Why aren't you?
My son's life is hanging in the balance. You want me to leave? Do you have any conscience?
Xinhan, look at her. If Nianen wakes up later, and sees her again, what if she lures him away? You need to get her out of here. Hey, Shinhan, get her out of here. From now on, you and I are Nianen's real parents.
Gu Xiaoyu, I told you from the start. If you let go willingly, I'd give you compensation. Now things have gotten this ugly, no one looks good. What's the point? Don't be resentful. Once Nianen wakes up, I'll take him away immediately. You won't see him ever again. He'll forget you as his mother.
You really think that by signing that worthless piece of paper, you can take Nianen away from me? Let me tell you something. I will always be Nianen's real mother.
You want to go back on your word? You signed that agreement yourself, and now you're backing out?
I did sign the guarantee, and I said I would return Nianen to his biological father. But Fu Xinhuan, why don't you take a piss and look at yourself? Are you even worthy of being Nianen's father?
You, what nonsense are you spouting? Back then, if I hadn't been drunk, and you hadn't climbed into my bed, how could I have this son? He's not my son. Did he just pop out of a rock?
Drunk? You were wasted that night, couldn't even stand up. How could you possibly have a child? I swallowed my pride back then, only to protect Nianen. You really think I wanted anything to do with a scumbag like you?
No, that's impossible. You must be telling this lie to ruin your own reputation. Just so Nianen won't leave with us, you'd even stoop that low? Fine. Even if what you're saying is true, and Nianen isn't my son, then whose is he? Tell me.
He's my son. Show.
Uncle, why are you at the hospital?
If I hadn't come, my wife and son would have been bullied to death by these people.
Uncle, please don't misunderstand. It's this Gu Xiaoyu who's been causing trouble. I was trying to teach her a lesson. Wait, you said you have a son? Then who is your woman?
Xiaoyu. I'm sorry you had to endure this.
Yunheng, I'm useless. I failed to protect Nianen. I let him suffer so much.
It's not your fault. I came back too late. Don't worry. From now on, I'm here. No one will dare to touch you or Nianen again. Not even a finger.
Nianen. Nianen is your son? Gu Xiaoyu. You dare to cheat? How can you do this to the Fu family?
Cheating, get your facts straight. The one who married you back then was Jiang Cha-Cha, and the one who's been with you, living it up abroad, is also Jiang Cha-Cha. What does Gu Xiaoyu have to do with you, Fu Xin, besides a Mrs. Fu title, in name only? What does that even mean? How dare you accuse me of cheating?
That's right. Back then, Xin and Gu Xiaoyu only had a simple wedding banquet. They didn't even get a marriage certificate. Legally, they're not considered a married couple at all. On the contrary, he and Jiang Cha-Cha got their marriage certificate early on. They just kept it hidden from us all this time.
But, Yunheng, is there some misunderstanding in all this?
How did you end up
getting tangled up with Ji Xiaoyu?
You're pregnant. I'm going to be a father. That's great. That's great.
Shinhan, keep your voice down. If someone hears us, our child will be considered illegitimate. We'll be judged for the rest of our lives.
Don't worry, I've got it all figured out. After you give birth, I'll take the baby back to the Fu family, and let Gu Xiaoyu raise it. Doesn't she want to be the Fu family's daughter-in-law? Raising a child is nothing. When the time comes, I'll claim that. I'm going abroad, to expand the Fu group's market, and then, we'll go abroad together and live it up.
Shinhan, you're so good to me.
Fu Xinhan, you actually teamed up with an outsider to scheme against me like this. I'm going to get to the bottom of this today. Fu Xinhan, I ask you. After you married me, you haven't even touched me. And you haven't registered our marriage. Is it because of Jiang Cha-Cha? You love her, so you let her have your child, and you even make me raise it for you. Is that it?
That's right.
You love her, so let her give you a child, and you want me to raise your child, isn't that right?
Exactly. I love Cha-Cha. I never loved you. I married you. just to get your Gu family's money. So the Fu group could get out of trouble. I promised Cha-Cha I wouldn't touch you even if I died. That's how much I love Cha-Cha.
What about me? What am I to you? What did I do wrong? Why do you treat me like this?
You think I'm giving you face? You dare to hit me? Your mistake is interfering with my relationship with Cha-Cha. This is all your fault.
Fu Xin. You've been scheming against me, hitting me. From now on, Gu Xiaoyu has completely cut ties with you. Thanks, Uncle. Oh, what a coincidence. You like this bar too?
It's not a coincidence. I like it because you do. That's why I come here.
Uncle, what do you mean by that?
Xiaoyu, someone like Fu Xin isn't worth losing sleep over.
I'm not losing sleep over anything. They're the ones who messed up. I'm not going to punish myself for their mistakes.
If you want to get back at them, come to me. Xiaoyu and I have been in love for each other since 18 years ago. That night, we pledged our lives to each other. Soon after, we got our marriage license. This is Xiaoyu's and my marriage certificate. Xiaoyu and I are legally recognized husband and wife.
In name and in reality.
From now on, if anyone dares to say such nonsense again, don't blame me for kicking them out of the Fu family.
Yunheng. Even if you have feelings for Gu Xiaoyu, she was with Xinhai before. By doing this, if word gets out, it'll damage the Fu family's reputation.
Right. It's Gu Xiaoyu who did wrong first.
Fu Xinhai, don't play dumb here. From the day you got involved with Jiang Cha-Cha and laid a hand on me, my heart was dead to you. You and I never got a marriage license, nor were we ever truly husband and wife. We weren't even in a common law marriage. Who I marry is none of your business.
What about Nianen? You said Nianen is.
Your child with him.
You said Nianen is.
Your child with him.
I thought it happened after I got drunk.
How could I possibly have anything to do with a scumbag like you? Nianen is Yunheng's and mine. Yunheng and I got married, so Nianen came along naturally. Back then, Yunheng, for the Fu family, had to go abroad to expand the market. He worried about me staying alone in the Fu household, and being bullied. He also feared no one would believe it if it got out, so he told me to keep quiet for now. Coincidentally, at that time, you yourself believed Nianen was your child. I thought I'd wait until Yunheng returned, to expose the truth. But I never imagined you and Jiang Cha-Cha would even try to scheme against our newborn child. Back then, I was only 8 months pregnant with Nianen. Fu Xinhan suddenly changed his ways. Before, he was always out, hanging out with Jiang Cha-Cha, but during that period, he suddenly started hovering around me every day. He even helped me cook. I foolishly thought at the time he had genuinely changed, knowing I was his nominal wife, and about to give birth to his child. He wanted to be by my side and help me. But just a few days later, I started to feel something was off.
Xiaoyu, where's the antique vase I'm giving to my client? Where did you put it? Help me find it. Quick, I'm in a hurry to meet the client. Hey, is it on top of that storage cabinet? Go get it for me. Hurry.
Mrs. Wang.
Oh, there's no time. Go get it for me. Quick.
Alright.
Whoa, careful, careful. Oh my, young miss, you're about to be a mother. How can you be so careless? You don't take the baby you're carrying seriously at all.
It's fine, Mrs. Wang. I was just helping to look for something.
There's a grown man right there. Why does a pregnant woman like you need to be climbing around looking for things? What good is your husband?
Later, I overheard Fu Xinhan and Jiang Cha-Cha talking. That's when I found out. Jiang Cha-Cha's due date was over a month earlier than mine. She couldn't wait any longer. So, Fu Xinhan tried to scheme to make me go into early labor. Who would have thought, despite all my precautions, I still fell into their trap. What happened next, you all know. Fu Xinhan handed the baby to me, then took Jiang Cha-Cha abroad, and lived comfortably for 18 years. They watched me raise the child, just waiting to reap the rewards today. The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind. You didn't see that coming, did you? You plotted meticulously for 18 years, only to end up with all your efforts coming to nothing.
Gu Xiaoyu. You're so cruel. You deceived me for 18 whole years. How could I have married you, such a vicious woman?
Shoo, don't say that. The one who married you is Jiang Cha-Cha. The one who married me is Fu Yunheng, by seniority. You still have to call me little aunt.
Gu Xiaoyu, you.
Fu Xinhan. You committed domestic violence, cheated, abandoned your own flesh and blood. Every single one of these things. How could any of them be fair to Xiaoyu? Now you even want to ruin Xiaoyu. Make her raise your own flesh and blood for you. Where do you get the nerve?
How could this happen?
Ha 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 ha. I heard everything. That was truly spectacular. Justice has been served. Ha ha. Dad. Mom, the two of you are a real joke. Ha ha. Back then, to get an advantage, you dumped me on the Qin family as their punching bag. It made my life worse than a dog's. But now it's fine. The son you've been pining for 18 years, has nothing to do with you. That's your karma. But, don't be too upset. Right now, your real daughter is right here by your side. Right? You'll still have to rely on me to live out your days. Take me abroad.
Uncles. In the past, you helped Fu Xinhan bully Xiaoyu and her son. Out of respect for our shared family ties, I'll let that go for now. But Fu Xinhan's evil deeds must be settled today. Fu Xinhan cheated on his wife, mistreated his wife, and schemed against his own flesh and blood. His actions have long tarnished the Fu family's reputation. Effective immediately, Fu Xinhan is expelled from the Fu family registry. He is forever forbidden from using any Fu family resources or connections.
And as for my Gu family's money, I'll get back every single penny.
Please, Uncle, no.
I know I was wrong.
Don't cut off my escape route. I swear I'll change.
You made your own choices. Now you have to face the consequences. From now on, I'll take Xiaoyu and Yinan and live a peaceful life. As for you two, you're on your own.
I'm not asking you to forgive me. Cha-Cha and I are used to the good life. We can't handle hardship. Xiaoyu.
Elders, I beg you, put in a good word for us. No matter what, Xinhan and I are still part of the Fu family. You can't just abandon us.
Oh, please.
At this point, what do you expect us to say? Back when you plotted against Gu Xiaoyu, did you ever think this day would come?
What you and Xinhan did was just so disgraceful. How do you expect us to explain this to Yunheng?
If you dared to do such a despicable thing, you should have known this would be the outcome.
Why? They promised me they'd take me abroad. Why did you have to expose them? Why? Why does every good thing go to Fu Nianen? Why does everyone revolve around him? Why? Why does every single one of you want to take him abroad? Why? What is it about me that's not as good as him?
Doctor, how's my son? He's okay, right? He's only 18. He can't be in danger.
Miss Ji Yu, I'm sorry, we did everything we could. The patient ingested too large a dose of pesticide. The dosage was too high. The toxins have already spread to his vital organs. There's nothing more we can do. Please accept our condolences.
What did you say? Say it again. You lied to me. My son can't be dead. He's only 18. He hasn't even started college. He hasn't even met his father. Give him back to me. Give my son back to me.
Xiao Yu.
Calm down. Nianen wouldn't want to see you like this.
Ha 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 ha. Good riddance. Fu Nianen, you've finally met your fate. What I can't have, you won't get it either. You stole from me 18 years of attention. Now I can finally be at peace. Ha ha.
What do you mean by that?
Mom, do you think today I am sincerely apologizing to you? You're too naive. I'll tell you honestly, Fu Nianen, the drug in the tea, is exactly what I put in. I just want to make him 3.
What did you say? Nianen's water is what you put in.
That's right. I'm the one who did it. He always has to beat me to everything. He got better grades in school. Mom, you always favored him. Even the chance to go abroad, he had to take from me. Fine. This time, I'll let him go first.
Why? Why would you do that? What did he ever do to you? Come at me. What did Fu Nianen do wrong? He's only 18. You two grew up together. Shared the same roof. You should be
closer than real. Brother and sister. Brother and sister? Family? Every single one of you here, who actually cared about me, who treated me like family. Gu Xiaoyu isn't my real mother. Her treating me badly, I can accept that. But you? Fu Xinhan. I'm your own flesh and blood. You rarely came home, but when you did, you only had eyes for Fu Nianen. Even knowing I was the child of you and Jiang Cha-Cha, you still chose to abandon me and take him away. Am I trash? Something you can just throw away? So I thought, if Fu Nianen fails, in your eyes, maybe you'd finally notice me. But now it's fine. He's done, in your eyes. You're all looking at me now. Look, you're all looking at me now. Ha 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 ha.
Well done, my daughter. Just as expected, from Jiang Cha-Cha's daughter, Fu Nianen is finished. The future hope of the Fu family lies solely with you now. Gu Xiaoyu.
You've been clever all your life.
You thought you could control everyone's fate. At the final moment, your son is finished. Ha 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 ha. I'm not like you. I still have Niani to take care of me till the end. And you'll just have to, clutching your son's coffin, for the rest of your life. Ah ha 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 ha. Humph.
What are you laughing at? Your child with Gu Xiaoyu is dead, and you're still laughing here?
Everyone. You all heard it clearly.
Law enforcement officers. Law enforcement officers, when did you call the police?
Hello.
Was a 17 or 18-year-old boy
Brought to the hospital for emergency treatment.
That's the top science student, right? His symptoms suggest pesticide poisoning. He's in the operating room, undergoing emergency treatment.
Poison. Nianen and Xiaoyu aren't careless people. To poison his water and trick him into drinking it unnoticed, it must be someone closest to him.
If we don't find a way to expose her, she might harm the young master and the mistress next time. What should we do?
Report it to the police.
Fu Nianen Meisan. The doctor was just acting with you.
Of course. If we didn't do this, how could we expose you, the real culprit?
So, how is Nianen really?
Don't worry. My driver just asked. The doctor's in the emergency room. Nianen didn't drink much poison, and he was brought in quickly. They flushed his stomach, and he's out of danger.
Mei-san. You're just a... You can't even poison water properly, and you claim you're not. What can you do well? You're just a...
Then go die. If I don't kill Fu Nianen, I'll kill you. All the suffering in my life is because of you. You caused me to be abused and despised by everyone. Everyone who has harmed me in this life must die.
You ungrateful daughter, daring to kill your own mother.
You've finally met your fate.
A secret kept for 18 years. The answer is about to be revealed. From the very beginning, you've been mistaken about one thing. Fu Nianyi is Fu Xinhan and Jiang Chacha's daughter. Back then, Jiang Chacha gave birth to a baby girl. I'm sorry, Nianen. I let you believe that you were an orphan. I let you, when others gossiped, feel ashamed. It's all my fault.
Mom, I never felt that way. You've been so good to me. When I was sick, you stayed up all night with me. Compared to other kids, I wasn't lacking at all. Now I know you're my real mother. I couldn't be happier.
Good girl. Fu Xinhan. You schemed against me. Hit me. From now on, I, Gu Xiaoyu, am done with you.
Xiaoyu, I was wrong before. Always thinking after gaining power, I'd give you and your son a good life. But neglecting that being together is what matters most. These years, I've let you and Yinan suffer a lot. When I return, I'll never leave you again. I'll make up for it to you and your son.
Our family can finally reunite.
The Bureau.